apologize. Don't you ever apologize. Okay, so I do want to welcome you guys. I was saying a little bit about myself, Susan. You missed it. It's okay. I'll say a little bit. But this is all about Fran because he has began his fun opportunity and he is helping people improve their lives through travel. And I'm so excited I could play a part in that. I just met Fran last week on a Zoom just like this. And I loved it because he has a special plan, a special goal. He it just aligns perfectly with what he's going to do. And Fran, I just want to thank you. I want to thank you for saying yes, for one, to your membership first, because
Thank you so
that's
much.
yeah, and that's what this is. And my name is Christy Brandon. Live in the U.S. in Illinois, and it's snowing right now, so pray for me. Um, However, I've been in this, like I said, industry for over 33 years, and I retired, and then I came back just for travel. I came back for the membership, and then I saw the rewards program that they offer brand ambassadors, lifestyle ambassadors, and that's why I was like, oh, and it's changed everything about what I thought my future was going to be of retirement. So first off, I just want to introduce who we are. We are MWR Life, which is it stands for Making Wishes Real, and Travel Advantage. Travel Advantage is our search engine. It is our travel club. It's a new way. When I say new way, again, they've been around for 10 years in travel and number one in Europe. However, they're looking to be number one worldwide. They're coming into North America. They're launching Asia in 2 months. They're in their pre-launch right now. We are officially launching in North America next month. However, we have everything a travel agent needs to be certified. However, we're not travel agents. Thank goodness. I do not have time for that at all. However, when I was introduced to this, I'm like, okay, when they said, can you help launch this in North America? I'm like, I just spent the last 6 years launching brand new companies from the ground up. And was it hard work? Yes. And was I tired? Was I ready to just retire? They're successful. Great. I'm ready to retire. Yes. And then they said we're launching, but they've been around for since 2013. We're in 5 continents, which means we have offices in 5 continents. The owner lives in Florida. We have over 600, it says 500, but 600,000 members worldwide. But we're changing things. And one of the things that I love is the mission. They want people to travel more. I truly believe travel brings people joy. And Fran giggles because I love the word joy. Because if it doesn't bring me joy, I'm not doing it. It was my word for last year. And this year is sovereign. But that joy, I'm like, And anything my husband say, why are you doing that? It brings me joy. So, ladies, if you're listening, it totally works. It does. It brings me joy. But traveling, it does bring people joy. So we help people upgrade the way they travel and save like they've never seen. We help people earn more 2 ways. As a member, you can earn a trip for two every single year by being a loyal member. You can use 100% of your loyalty points, and you're like, what is that? You're going to find out, I promise. And we're helping people live more. I did not book so many trips. I love traveling, but I haven't booked so many trips as I have since I've been a member because I'll see great deals or I'll see a flash deal and I'm like, oh, honey, what are we doing? This and we're gone. Now, do people have the same schedule as me? No, it doesn't matter. There is $10 trillion being spent in travel every year. Every year. This number blew me away because just so you know, I was in the health and wellness for the last 12 years. And, we were always told that's where people are putting their money, you know. No, they're traveling. Travel isn't going anywhere. So when I looked at that, I was like, okay, tell me more. And it is a zero risk, 100% reward. When I say that, we live in a membership society. And if you have Amazon, I mean, I'm one of those who probably should have a rug in the front door saying, please don't deliver or hide from my husband. Or I keep thinking I'm going to get one of those little containers they can put it in there and I have the key to the lock. But people are members. We live in that membership society, whether it's Netflix, Amazon, and this is travel. This is a travel membership. However, ours is different because let's just say Amazon. So do you guys shop on Amazon? Okay, yeah,
all the
Yeah,
time.
all the time.
all the time. My husband's like,
I ordered
really?
some a minute ago.
I
Mine
totally
too.
understand. If Pete hasn't got a delivery from Amazon one day, I worry why not?
Okay, I love that you say when Pete, because my husband doesn't even have the app. I adore him. But he's like, what is being delivered? Oh, subscription. It is what it is, but it's convenient, right? And
Yes.
you get free shipping, you get all the free shipping if you're Prime, all the things. However, what if Amazon, all right, Peter, I'm going to talk to you. What if Amazon sent you an email on February 1st saying, Peter, thank you so much for being a loyal customer. For the last month, you spent this much. We're going to give you that much in loyalty points to spend. Now,
I'm all over that. Yeah.
thank you. That's what I said. I said that to my husband. He goes, oh no, more stuff. Yay. I like stuff. So that's what this is because you have the opportunity. When I say 0% risk, 100% reward, anything that you put into. So a monthly membership converts into loyalty points dollar for dollar every single month. So that to me, I was like, oh, tell me more. These are just examples of a couple of the savings. I know, see? Now, these were done last January. And as you can see, the ones on the right are them. I'm gonna show you who them are in just a minute. And the ones on the left are us. Their savings Cancun, $2,000. The Maldives, 2,300. I am very proud to say I am undefeated in the hotel, resorts, and cruises so far comparison challenge. Because I have people always going, well, I found this. I'm like, let's jump on a Zoom. Let's see what we can find. Because how it works are hotels have these rooms, right? Or resorts, and they give them to wholesalers to sell. So when you're paying for a room that, I mean, because listen, I'm the vacation person, and I would be searching everywhere on all of those search engines to find the best deal. Well, what happens? Yeah, you're paying wholesale prices, but you're also paying the marketing behind that. So I always tease that I paid William Shatner when he was, or Kaylee Coco or whatever her name is for Priceline, because you see those commercials all the time. I'm paying their salary because they have to add that into their prices. So what Travel Advantage did, and Yoni, the owner, when he first started MWR Life and Travel Advantage, he was part of he was a white label company, which meant that there are two groups, Expedia Bookings or Expedia Group and Bookings Holdings that run the travel search engines. And all these other companies use them and slap their logo on it and call it their own. They're white label companies. And Yoni is like, we did that for the first 3 months. He's like, hated it. We didn't have control. We couldn't do anything. So he bought a company and they created their own search engine. And when I say bought a company, I am proud to say that they are debt free. Everything is in house. They use no third parties in anything they do, which, except for paying us, which is fine. As long as I get paid, I don't care who you use. However, what they found was they could pass more savings on because we're the celebrity, right? We're the William Shatners of Travel Advantage. Plus, they could give travel credits forever. Everything that you book on your platform, you'll get 100. You'll get $1 back for each 100 spent, and then you'll get loyalty points dollar for dollar back on your monthly subscription. We have everything that you need in your portal, and that's Travel Advantage. From I say trains, planes, and automobiles, but hotels, resorts, cruises. When I first did this, I was like, what's the club? The club. Those are special deals that you could get where you can use more loyalty points. I looked at the club the other day and I put in what I wanted, and it found me. Well, I just got back from Portugal, but something in Spain for 5 days, and I could use more loyalty points. The deals you can get with the club are amazing. Life experiences, that's what we're known for. They actually, and I'm going to show you in just a second, but they curate trips for the members, and you can decide, ooh, do I want to go on that? That looks like fun, and when they curate it, it means not only are you getting wholesale prices, you're getting travel advantage prices, which means there's a lot of stuff included. Sometimes it's all inclusive. Sometimes it's you have an interpreter with you at all times. Everything's curated. And I love that because one, I love planning my travel, but now this is the easiest thing I've ever done, and I enjoy it now. And we also have a lifestyle mall. So those who like the fancier things in life, I spend money in two things: travel and handbags. It's just, I like them, and shoes. Well, yeah.
I was just
Okay,
gonna
and
say,
jewelry. Well, here's three things women can never grow out of. Are you ready? Jewelry, handbags, and travel. I can never grow out of it. I'll just, it doesn't matter what size I am, I can do all three at any time. So that's my favorite. But we're also leading the way in AI. We're the first travel club to integrate AI. And when I said everything's under one roof, we own the AI company. So can we do things special? Yes. Are there things coming out like Atlas, the your
What's that?
your travel bot to help
no,
you? It'll be one of those things where you can say, Atlas, I'm stuck in da 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 da. Find me the best way out of here, or find me, and it will do it. So that's what they're going to be introducing very, very soon. Um, but this is an example of AI, and I love this. So when I did this, I'm like, okay, I'm going to put in, and I want you to, if you can put it in the chat, somewhere you really want to go. Like I want to go to Dubai. I'm on the wait list for our life experience to Dubai because I missed the cutoff. I'm very mad at myself. However, it's okay. So I put in Dubai and it asks, how many people are going? Three of us. And then what's your budget? Small, medium, or bougie? And then what are activities? What are things that you and your group, friends, partner, husband, wife like to do? Food and wine, all these things. And it takes about 60 seconds, sometimes 40 to 60 seconds. It will curate an entire itinerary based on what you just gave them, from accommodations, from tickets, flights. And here's what I'm going to tell you about flights. I always say this to everybody. We have flights on our portal because we should, because we want to be a one-stop shop. Airlines are in charge of everything. So you'll see about a 2 or 4% savings. I am not undefeated in the comparison of airlines, and I don't foresee it for anybody to be because it changes all the time. However, I have found some that are cheaper on here. So I do check both. But you can find all the accommodations you need, and it's going to give you choices. And when you go down there, you'll see savings. These are in euros. You'll see savings and how it breaks it down. We have also health insurance. Like we went on the cruise and we got health insurance. It was for $8 for all of us. You can use loyalty points and you can use travel credits. So you saw on there that you could use that. Now, I will say here, these are the day-to-day, the agendas. Oops, sorry. Where they break it down for you and they show you, um, sorry. Oh, they show you right here. This map will show you how long it'll take to get there driving, walking. But from the things that you said, the activities you want to enjoy, they broke it down every day and you can buy tickets right here. When we were in Barcelona, I just did the AI for Barcelona for 4 days because we stayed there for 4 days after the cruise because we did a Mediterranean cruise life experience where everything was already planned. But here, it everything I wanted, like the on and off bus, I bought tickets off here and they were cheaper than if I would have bought them off their website. And I knew where I was going and I loved it. There are life experiences that they offer. These are just three examples, three places I've always wanted to go. I went to go on African safari. They have it. 5 days, 4 nights, African safari, it's $659 a person. However, when you're a member, you can apply 300 loyalty points. So it's $350 per person. And if you're turbo, which is a no-brainer for me, and you'll find out what that is, if you're bringing somebody and they're not a member, you can take $100 off theirs. And I learned my lesson because my husband wasn't a member yet. He was just a guest with me. We went on that Mediterranean cruise. I got to use 400 of my loyalty points. However, I only got to take 100 off his ticket. And I was like, if you would have been a member, I could have done it. So I did make him a member when we got home. So trust me, he's a member. So we do have different memberships. Now, this is our basic VIP. This will open up 6 of those categories, right? I call this my college student membership because college students today, and I'm speaking from experience, think they can travel and afford it. Well, you know what? If you can, it's $20 a month. Go for it. And it does open up, like I said, six categories. However, our elite, this is our, I'll say our number two decision because a lot of people add on the turbo, but this right here, it's $119.97 a month for your membership. However, you're going to receive $120 loyalty points every month. So that's like walking into the bank and saying, I'd like to start a travel savings account. You give them 120 and say, oh, but every month, can you double that? They're going to say no, just so you know. I was talking to my bank, or well, actually, my banker got on one of my presentations, and he's like, "Okay, I love your analysis." I said, "So you're going to double my travel account?" He's like, "No." I'm like, "Because we have something called Turbo." So first you have your Elite membership, then you can add Turbo. It's a one-time lifetime. It can be added anytime, but for me, it's a no-brainer because what it does, it will double your loyalty points every single month. So when you're paying your 120, boom, you're automatically getting $240 for dollar loyalty points. And when you sign up for Turbo, you're automatically going to get 250 loyalty points right away. Plus, we have so, like I said, that you can apply 100 loyalty points for your second guest. There's so many things, advantages, and this is one of them too. So, like, I looked at this, this was last week because we thought about going to Chicago this weekend. Changed my mind because it's snowing. And I looked at the Westin Chicago River North. I really like this hotel, but look at the difference. $756 for 2 nights or 450. So it's a $306 savings, but I broke it down how it works. So it was $795. Well, then my elite savings took off 264. My turbo discount, because it's that one-time lifetime, you never pay that again, was 59, and I could use 22 loyalty points. That's huge for me. I was like, okay, so this just gives you a glimpse, not only just the plain comparison every time. And when I said that when you're a loyal customer, and I want you to imagine if Amazon did this too, everything you put in for an entire year, Peter, and they say, all right, you can use 100% of your loyalty points to get whatever you want. You could probably, yeah, well, I could probably buy a car on Amazon if they had them. So this is what Travel Advantage does. Okay, if you're an elite member for 12 months or your 13th month, you can use 100% of your loyalty points on any life experience for two. Or if you're a turbo, which, and just so I speak turbo a lot because for me it's a no-brainer, you'll have over, it's actually 3,300 loyalty points that you can spend on travel. So, for example, your 13th month is here and you've been using points here and there throughout the year, but you're a Turbo Elite and they have Cancun, Mexico. It's a 5-star all-inclusive trip. It's 8 days, 7 nights. You could get that entire trip for 204 or $2,498 for free. You just have to pay to get there. Flights are never included in life experiences because airlines. Ugh. Now, everybody comes from anywhere, so they can't do that. However, that's a free trip. When I say free, I stop saying free because you've earned that. This is your travel savings plan that you have. We're also putting in, okay, so North America is going to be Slice. It's a new, I call it vacation layaway, but right now it's already active in Europe, Klarna. So you can book a life experience right now and use Klarna to book now and pay later. Vacation layaway. And I'm very seasoned, so do you guys know what layaway is? Is that word? Did you guys ever have that, or is it just a North America, USA thing? Where you
Yeah.
go in?
Oh yeah. Well, I'm US, so yeah, I remember layaway.
All right. Susan, where are you from?
Upstate New York.
Hmm. All right. I just told my husband we need to have a trip. My daughter and her boyfriend went there for their anniversary. Those college students who think they can travel.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That was the first time they used their platform and they saved $400 on their hotel. They were very excited. And I love New York. New York. And upstate. Okay, so
Upstate.
upstate.
Yeah. So I have more cows in my town than I have people. So we're not like the city. We're the opposite of the city.
Okay, so you're like me because I have more cows and corn in my
Yeah.
The same, the same. Well, this right here, this is exciting. So Slice is coming for us here in North America, but right now for Europe, Klarna is already active. So if you guys were like, okay, I want to be a member, because again, this is where I started. I hadn't even looked at the rewards part of it, the comp plan, I call it rewards program. But if you wanted to come in as a traveler, you can become an elite traveler for 239.97. There's a one-time 120 activation fee. Or if you want to be Elite Turbo, which is the best choice, it's 489.94. And you receive 490 loyalty points right when you sign up. To me, because they're like, oh, we make what did they tell me? Oh, we make money 9 ways. That's coming in a second. However, I say 10 ways because you just made your investment back in loyalty points dollar for dollar. So, and you can spend them because you get them right away. And I don't think I didn't spend mine right away because I signed up right before Father's Day. And my husband got a call from his brother. He's like, hey, we're going to Chicago. We're going to be there for the weekend. You want to join us? And this was on Tuesday. And he's like, oh, yeah, I'll have Christy look up some hotels. And so I did. And I was like, okay, I love the Hyatt Regency on the river too. And I looked on their website, it was $530 on their website, or excuse me, bookings.com. On their website, it was 475. And then he did one of these. Why don't you try your new Travel Advantage app? And I was like, fine. It was $245. And I could use 17 loyalty points. I said, it's $228. He's like, no way. I'm like, yeah. He's like, well, book it before they change it. And I was like, okay. So I saved $243 and that was booking last minute. And I always say full disclosure, when we got there, I sent him and my son to the hotel bar so I could go check us in just in case there was some issues. There wasn't. And the guy even said, ooh, this is a great rate. Where'd you get it? I'm like, Travel Advantage. And yes, he is a member now, just so you know. And this is, I would say, and actually, Fran, I'm going to ask you why you said yes to this. I mean, truly, like he saw the same thing y'all are seeing, but I want you to talk to your friends and let them know.
I think you've explained most of it really. It's a no-brainer. And for me, it's like when you like set up a travel savings account. You're actually not like investing. You're not losing the money. You're actually getting it. You're still getting it. It's just somewhere else. Yeah. And looking at my dashboard, my account now, I'm like, oh yeah, it's right there. The figure I paid is there in my loyalty points, and plus more. Um, I just mind blown by it. And like you said at the start, it really does align with what I'm doing because I'm setting up a charity organization to help people with mental health and well-being. And as soon as I saw this, was it only a week ago, I said this could be an absolute perfect fit for people's mental health. Um, and the amount of excitement and joy that it's given me already in the week is like, yeah, it definitely works because I'm living experience of that, living proof of that. Like, so I just thought, yeah, it's a good fit for what I'm doing with my mental health and well-being organization, and just share this opportunity, and help people travel. And like I said on the other call the other day, it gives more freedom as well, and that's something that I stand for is freedom. Like I said, I've been trapped in my life for such a long time, and this is just another element to help me get that freedom and break free and live the life I want. So it just feels like a perfect fit for me.
I love
In
that.
just many different ways, just freedom, savings, rewards, bonuses, and there's just many reasons. I wouldn't be looking at this if it didn't make sense to me or my new charity. So it's just perfect timing as well.
And when we were talking about your charity too, I mean, it takes money to start things. And that's one of the things. And I've worked for a nonprofit. I'm actually on a board of a nonprofit right now. It's a lot of work. However, the payoff and just and I'm all about mental health, all about mental health. I just started therapy for the first time last year, and I'm 52, and it has changed my life. I'm not gonna lie, it's been amazing. It has. It really. Oh, I gotta lower my hand. It really has. And so that to me, I love. So I thank you for that. And that's usually I'm not on the phone that long, but we were on the phone for a while because I wanted to really find out because I truly believe this is amazing. So what you see here is auto funding. This company is so smart. So smart. Because if you guys have ever, well, if you're scrolling on social media, you see people who are brand ambassadors, right? Who are brand ambassadors of this, of that. And you've probably purchased something. Or if you've watched a video on Amazon and they're like, oh, it does this. They're brand ambassadors. They're getting paid, right? They're getting paid to share that membership or that product. This is the first time I've ever shared something that's digital. I've always shared a product, something that I could put in my hand. I can't tell you how mad I am at myself for not doing this sooner. I mean, I love all the products I've ever shared, but not, I don't have to explain about gut health anymore. I don't have to explain about the lotions, potions, and which is great. I mean, I have some great things I use. However, this is travel. Thank you, Peter. I wanted to see Kate's face too. All right. So when you decide, and this is what Fran decided, he became a lifestyle brand ambassador for MWR Life, making wishes real, for $99 a year. You have everything you need to share memberships with others. From the back office, he said he was looking at it. And I will tell you, when they flew me to Cancun to meet the vice presidents, because we were going to be I'm part of the launch leadership team. First question I said before I said yes was, I want to see your back office. Because I want all the tools I need to be successful for me and to help anyone who comes in as a brand ambassador to be successful. And that's when I saw it, I was like, oh, this is everything. It's everything I've been trying to get the companies I had helped launch do, you know? And it was wonderful. Also, all the onboarding, like the training academy, not only is there training academy in your back office, we also, as leaders, created and actually, our leader from the UK, she lives in Spain now, Laura Joyce, is amazing. We have a thing called School. And I know, Fran, you've gone through modules, and it takes you step by step. It's a no-brainer. From someone who's come from having to create everything for companies, this has been the best. I don't. I just need to book it. I just need to book it. And you also get 3 personal websites. It used to be 2, but they give us our main website. Then they give us a resource website to show people what MWR Life is and how the comp plan works. I mean, like in detail. So I don't have to. And it also gives us, they just introduced a life experience club where I could send that to somebody and they can see what life experiences are about. We also have our mobile app. This is my mobile office, but I book from here all the time. I love it. So for $99 a year, you have everything. You have a ready to run business if you choose. Now, some people just do it to get auto funded, and I'll tell you what that means in a second. I promise. It's like the anticipation. However, we truly talk about fast starts because when you come in as a brand ambassador and you have the opportunity to earn $450 in your first 21 days. By that meaning when you bring in and I talk turbo. I talk turbo, so I always assume that everybody's going to do turbo. So let's say you bring in 2 turbo. They could be elites, by the way. Members, not ambassadors, but members. In your first 7 days, you'll make $150. And then the next 7-day ticker starts. And you do the same, another 150. And then your third batch starts, another 150. Now, I did it in 4 days, so you can, but they reset the clock for you. So that's $450. Plus, we get a one-time member bonus for sharing. So when you share the VIP membership, you'll make $20. When you share the Elite, $40. Turbo Elite, you'll make $80. So you are getting rewarded for sharing the membership. But what that means is now you are auto-funded because when you share it with just 3 people, you are auto-funded. You've hit the first rank in the company. When I say rank, it's silver, and they're going to start daily pay for you. This is the dual team residual. This one brought me joy because I was like, daily pay. I've never had daily pay before in any other companies. It's always been you have to monthly or weekly. This is daily pay. They literally, when you have 3 members, they're going to drip $4 a day into your dual team residual. 4 times 30 is 120. You are now auto funded because they'll use that to pay for your membership every month. And when you're turbo, you're still going to get 240 loyalty points every month, even though you never see a payment coming on your credit card or anything like that. And when you, if those three decide, oh, well, I want to be a brand ambassador, I want to get my idol funded, or someone who says, well, I want a side hustle. I see this, I want to do this. When you help those three get three and your team grows to 12, you hit gold. It's a second rank. They're going to drip $10 a day. So they'll take their 120 and you'll still have, because you'll make $300. I just personally hit Jade. Um, they're dripping $40 a day into this account. They pay out every Friday, $40 a day. This is guaranteed daily pay. I'm going to make $1,200 every month just off this alone. We just in North America, and we haven't even launched yet, just ranked up our first double diamond. She's making $1,000 a day. See that just when you listen, I have been with companies, I have been lured with blowing smoke. I'll just say it, giving you all the you could do. I have never experienced watching the growth and as I have here. And I tell you, it's because it's travel. People, it brings them joy. And these are based on you bringing in members, non-ambassadors. These are members. So that's $30 a month. That's crazy talk. And I love it. And actually, the number one money earner in the company just hit Royal. He's getting $4,000 a day. This is what, and he's in, I adore him. He's in France, Ilion, and I've been working with him. He's amazing. But he's just like, we're bringing people joy every single day. This is what this membership and savings, because listen, I love savings. Love it. Now, this is what I call life-changing money. And I'm not going to go in detail. However, sometimes it's hard to understand, but once you get it, you're like, oh, because this is builder bonuses. I love that I'm able to help people. So, for instance, Fran, he's just come in and he came in under Stephanie, and she is silver right now. She's about to hit gold. Anyone, and I'm a jade right now, so I'll use myself as an example. Anyone in my personal downline that I've personally brought in, and they brought in, and they brought in, anytime they enroll a member, elite or turbo, I'm going to get a builder bonus. However, so Stephanie's silver, Fran came in as a turbo elite. She made $20. Well, as a jade, I make $100 off each, but I subtract that 20 from mine. So I made the difference, $80. There are people in this company, if you imagine, we are in the pre-launch. Every single day, members are joining. This can add up. Imagine that happening even as a silver. You keep bringing people in, you'll make $20 when your team brings someone in, or $10. I didn't, I saw it and I'm like, that's huge, but I didn't really understand the impact until I started seeing my commissions go, oh, here's $80, here's $40, I was like, oh. And that's when my husband got excited, just so you know. He's like, oh, I get it. And I love him, but he's never understood what I do. He just because he was a comptroller for 38 years, it was black and white numbers, same thing every 2 weeks you get. In network marketing, that's not how it is. It is, you can make this, he's enjoyed the benefits, trust me. However, this is the first time he's actually wanted to get involved and seeing it and really understanding it. So they also give you boost bonuses. We have no month ends here at MWR Life. They don't flush your volume. If you've never been, if you've never done a side hustle like that, a lot of companies, every month you just have to start over. Every month, when you hit a rank, you have to absolutely have it maintain that forever. Once you hit a rank here, you're that rank forever. We just hit presidential, so not only am I making, you'll see legs. We only say legs because you have to have 2 legs, but we get paid on both of them. But now I'm going to get an additional off my second leg. But that boost bonus, as a gold member, I almost said Goldfinger because yes, I am a James Bond fan. Gold member, which is only the second rank. When your team enrolls 6 new elite members weekly, you'll make an additional $600. When you're platinum, which is just the third, you'll make $1,200 when they do 12. The opportunity here is crazy, but this company pays out 80 to 85% on the front end of their reward program. That's what they want to give you. They want you making money right away so you can pay for travel, right? Or whatever you need it for. So you have the option, and I base this on Turbo, to make over $1,100 in your first 21 days. And that includes your auto funding. So you don't have to see that auto payment come out. Do they have other things? Yep. I can make an additional, you can make an additional 10 to 25% on members. There's one-time rank achievements. I just earned the presidential retreat. Last year I was in Portugal. I'm waiting to see where it is this year. So there's different things. Car bonus, we just earned the car bonus. I can choose one of those three and get $500 a month, or I can enjoy. I'm a Ford girl. I always say this. I love Fords. I'll get $250 in cash. That's fine. Bring it. However, the number one reason that I said, well, the number two, because I did say yes to the ambassador so I could get my account auto funded, because that speaks volumes. If I can get 240 loyalty points dollar for dollar and never see that payment come out of my bank account, yeah, I'm doing it. But then I met the people and I saw everything they already had, knowing that I didn't have to, everything was ready for me. But this community, and I've been a part of a lot of communities, and when I said plastic bowls, I belong to the Tupperware community. Let me tell you, those women, that's a community. However, this is a global community. I have met, when I went on that Mediterranean cruise, I met people. I have friends in Ukraine and Russia now. Kazakhstan, she even gave me some chocolates. I haven't eaten it yet because I kind of want to save it, but I might eat it because it just keeps looking at me every time I look down. But around the world, and that's what I love too. There's no borders, no boundaries. Even though we're launching North America, we have team members. I have a team in Australia. We have team members in Singapore. It's just, it's a community. And when you're on the global calls or anything, you feel that like that community. It's crazy. I'm just gonna say it. This was actually the first life experience that I got to, and I promise I'm right up here. I got to enjoy when I first started. And these are leaders and these are family now. We had so much, this 5.5 hours on a catamaran, and my husband's like, what? But it was just fun. It was just people talking about where they're going to go next. So if you decided, okay, I want to be, I want to add the ambassador. To be an elite ambassador, it's 340 and you'll receive 120 loyalty points right at the bat. However, to have all access, the Turbo Elite, because that's my language, it's 590 and you'll receive 490 loyalty points right when you sign up. Again, this is a no-brainer for me. However, again, Turbo Upgrade is something you could do anytime, but we are growing exponentially. When I say that, if you've never done, let me ask you this. Peter and Susan, have you guys, any of you, or Kate, have you ever done like a side hustle, a network marketing company, anything like that?
No, no, I haven't. No.
Perfect. What about you, Susan? Well, I'm gonna explain it. We are at the very, we're calling pioneers or founders right now because we're launching North America. So positioning and timing is everything. So even getting a spot as an ambassador, because once you hit certain ranks, you get to count everybody, right? So right now, Fran, Silka, which she's not on here, but Silka, she is working on platinum. Well, she gets to count everybody now that are on her legs. People I brought in, people up here brought in, and you start making. So the momentum is here. They're at 600,000 plus. They're saying in 2 years we're going to be at 2 million members. So when I say timing, once you have your position as a brand ambassador and it's always active, that's where things can happen. Now there's people who come in just to travel. Perfect. Because we want to listen, I love saving people money. It's my second favorite thing to do. However, there's something like it when someone said, I just booked a trip or I just booked a life experience. I just had one of my, she's a Turbo member. She's like, all right, I just booked a life experience for next year or for this year. We're going to Rome. And I was like, dude, let's go. I love it because, and when they give life experiences on places I can't even pronounce, that's my favorite too. So All right. So, any questions that you guys have? Because my goal is to help Fran. Yes, I'm just going to say it, get auto funded, but share this with people. He just started, so I know a little bit more than he does, just a little bit, because he's been doing his due diligence. I'll tell you that.
And I've already booked a trip on
You
this
did.
platform.
Where are you going?
I'm actually going to Liverpool, which is not far from Pete's hometown. I'm actually going next week for a few days. I was going there anyway, and then I thought, why not use this platform? I've just joined it, and no word of a lie, I saved. I think it was in dollars actually. My platform, which I need to change, but $60 for 2 nights. I've saved, and I was like, yes, this is real.
Yeah, it is.
So
And you can change,
yeah,
by the
just
way, you can change any currency. You get paid in US dollars, but you can change any currency because we're in over 150 countries. And we also
yeah,
have, like, if you're thinking, I have friends here, but I don't know how to speak that language, we have presentations and everything in that language. I just send them, I send them that. I'm like, okay, this will probably explain it better than me.
yeah. I couldn't believe I was going there anyway. So I thought, why not?
Mm-hmm.
Why not use this platform and prove it it's real? And I actually screenshotted the numbers and like the savings. I was like, just to prove to people this is real. So yeah, the fact that I was going there anyway to catch up with some people but yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it just makes more sense to book through this platform and save and earn credits as well, which I don't know if you've mentioned credits, but
Yeah, the travel credits, you make a dollar per 100 spent.
yeah. So
So,
that's going to go into my account,
mhm. And
you
you can
know.
spend those anytime,
Yeah.
which I
So
enjoyed.
it's mind blowing and come back to the word joy. It's given me a lot of joy now.
See, anything that brings a smile to someone's face, I'm all about. I'm all about. All right, so Susan, Peter, Kate, are you ready to become travelers?
I love traveling. I do have to go right now. I have to get my daughter. I probably will have questions, but to be perfectly honest, I got interrupted there in the middle, so I think I need more information.
It's okay. So Susan, Fran's gonna put his actually, Fran, if you put your link here in the chat,
Yep. Do that
and
now.
Susan, I'll have Fran connect us too,
Okay.
and I can answer any questions you have.
Okay. Awesome. It
All
was so
right.
nice to meet you, Christy, and
You too.
I
And
wish
we're gonna talk
everybody else.
soon.
Okay. Talk soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks. Put
Okay,
it in the
I'll
chat.
send it to her. You can send her. There it is. Bye.
Yeah, I've got that from.
Perfect. All right. So when you click on that, that's just one website that we have. So what questions do you have, Peter? I can tell it. I saw you point to Kate because that was very smart.
Yeah, she's just gone through to the kitchen, so she's doing dinner time.
Oh, it's
Um, but I mean, it sounds great. It does sound really good. We just booked a holiday literally last week, so this has kind of come at the wrong time. But there was quite a lot of information there to take in, so I think we'll have to. Um, I mean, I can always ask some questions to Fran, and
Mhm.
once we've had a chat, we'll see where we go. But
Let me ask you
it
this.
sounds amazing. It is like it's almost like, I mean, I googled what $120 in pounds was, and it's £89.51, which I think is manageable if you're saving for a holiday. And then obviously if you pay the one off and you're
Mhm.
getting,
Same.
was it 240 points, I think?
When you turbo, when you do the one time
Yeah.
$250 for turbo,
No, and those points are essentially dollars.
for dollar for dollar. Yep.
Uh, yeah, it sounds
That's
amazing.
what's insane about this. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I can't. It's mind blowing, isn't it?
you're almost saving double what you put in.
Yes. That
Yes.
that's why most people turbo. That's why I say it's a no-brainer. It's a one-time lifetime. And on individual bookings, like your hotel, it'll say, okay, you can use this many loyalty points. You can and you're get a turbo discount. on top of an elite discount. Let me ask you this, on your holiday, have you already booked like activities you guys are going to do?
We haven't booked activities, no, but it's an all-inclusive resort. It's a family resort.
Love.
Um, there's three of us, me, Kate, and Archie. So
So you know I
it,
really
it's
want to do a
anyway,
comparison, but I'm not going to do it because I don't want you to be mad. However, there are
Don't do that to
I know, right? It says it's all inclusive, which I love all inclusives. However, I'll tell you we have an activities category where like my daughter and her boyfriend went to New York. They wanted to do this and this. I said, go in activities. They bought tickets and they got discounts on activities. So for future reference, just throwing it out there.
I
And
mean, Fran just mentioning Liverpool there. Um, even national holidays. I didn't see that.
the car rentals,
But yeah.
uh, transfers. When every time I went to Cancun, because I've been there 3 times since I joined this, I booked my transfers back and forth, and they're
So
trusted.
what doesn't it? Do you say it doesn't cover flights?
They have flights on there, but on life experiences, you cannot,
Oh, right. Okay.
they're not included. However, for every flight you book on the in your portal, you'll get travel credit. And you can use travel credit when you book your flights if you have
Yeah.
travel credit. But unfortunately, I always say I don't even count on flights. I have found where ours is better and I have found where ours are not. But airlines they have so much control over that. And they don't like to share. However, we just got permission to put Southwest on which usually Southwest is very only Southwest, but they're allowing certain search engines to do it, and they just allowed us to do it. So that's exciting. At least for me, it is because I was a Southwest girl. Okay, go
Right.
eat
Yeah,
dinner,
when I
Peter.
book, oh, sorry, I was just going to say, just add to that. Yeah, whenever I book travel now, I won't be using any other platform.
Mm-mm.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
That
Like for anything, I just gotta get into that habit now of coming off all the other platforms, all the other comparison sites, and just by default come to this one.
I have a widget with all my little travel things in there. Done. I just, except for airlines, because that's the only thing. But again, I'm undefeated on the other stuff. And the cruise, I did a comparison because I booked it, and then we saved over $1,000 because they had everything like port fees and taxes and the drink package. Sorry, but it was very important to me. The drink package, that was all included. If I would have done it on my own and added all those things, it'd have been over $1,000 in savings. So it truly does. You are paying wholesale prices. And on life experiences, they're travel advantage prices, which are better. So you go eat dinner because I know how important it is.
Yep.
Fran, share it. You have his link. Fran, if you even want to put on in WhatsApp in a 3-way chat, Peter, if you have any questions, I think this would be fun.
Yeah, I can connect you to Peter, and yeah, in a group if you
Okay.
want, if that's okay, Pete.
Well, he's
Yeah.
an Amazon shopper, so I like him already. And actually connect me with Susan too, because I have a feeling her and I are going to be good friends. I can already feel it.
Yes, I'll put her in the chat as well.
All right. Well, you guys have a great night. I'm going to go watch my grandson play some basketball and eat
Go and enjoy
lunch.
it.
You're eating dinner. I'm about to eat lunch.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Yes. Thanks for your time, Christy.
Please tell Kate I said bye too.
Yeah. Kate.
Yeah.
She's going now. Do you want to say bye?
Bye.
She's like, I want to eat dinner. Let's go.
Don't worry, I will. Sorry, I'll let her get back to your dinner.
No, I'm going to go eat lunch. I hear you. All right.
Say hello. Say hello.
All right. Let's
Say
go
hello,
on the
Mila.
next vacation. Oh. Okay, that looks like the dog from Friends. Not Friends, not Friends. Oh gosh.
The mask.
The mask.
That and there's a Frasier. Did you ever watch Frasier?
Oh, Frasier.
No.
Guess
No.
what his name is?
What?
Milo.
Got the front door. Okay. I'm loving it. See, I haven't been to the UK yet. I think it may be time. I have to. I gotta.
And every time we tell someone, especially anyone like American or like
Uh-huh.
over that side of the world, they always say, "Oh, Milo, a Jack Russell from The Mask."
Yes. And you did. Now, did you name it from that?
No,
You
funnily
didn't?
enough, no, we didn't. No.
So it was meant to be, is really what you just said.
Okay, cool.
All right. Well, I'm excited for you guys, and I will answer any questions you have. And have a good night.
Yes,
Yes,
thanks
thank
again.
you so much.
Bye, guys.
Take care. See you soon.
Thanks.